Number 10. Brussels Airport Diamond Heist Video. In February 2013, 8 masked gunmen stole approximately $50 million in diamonds from the belly of a plane at the Brussels airport. They were dressed as policemen and wore masks. They entered precisely at the moment when the armored car was unloading the diamonds. They used automatic weapons, but never fired a shot during the heist. The entire event was captured by the airport security system. The video remains sealed to the public, and it is unlikely to be released. So far, the police in France, Switzerland, and Belgium have arrested more than 24 people who are thought to be involved with the diamond heist. Number 9. Christine Chubbuck's suicide video. On the morning of July 15, 1974, Christine Chubbuck confused co-workers by claiming she had to read a newscast to open her program, Suncoast Digest, something she had never done before. After she read a few national news stories, she drew a revolver, shot herself behind the right ear, and fell forward violently, at which point the camera faded quickly to black. Chubbuck was pronounced dead the day after. The network's master tape was subsequently seized as evidence by authorities and was eventually returned to Chubbuck's family, who are said to have destroyed it. Number 8. Timothy Treadwell Death Video. On October 5, 2003, bear enthusiast Timothy Treadwell and his girlfriend Amy Huguenard were killed and partially eaten by a grizzly bear in Katmai National Park, Alaska. The videotape of the attack exists, but police say that the 6-minute tape was blank. Only the sound of their agonized cries as a brown bear mauled the couple to death was recorded. Treadwell can be heard screaming for 2/3 of the recording time. Sadly, Timothy struggled for his life. The bear makes very little noise during the attack, and it was reported that only small growls and grunts can be heard from the animal. Towards the end of the recording, Treadwell is heard being dragged away from the camp by the bear. The video is now in a bank locker put there by his ex-girlfriend. Number 7. Armin Meiwes Videos. Armin Meiwes posted an advertisement on the website The Cannibal Cafe looking for a willing victim to be slaughtered and consumed. A man from Berlin responded to the message and agreed to meet Meiwes. On March 9, 2001, the two met at Meiwes' house and Meiwes killed the man. The details of the massacre are gruesome and hard to describe. Over the next 10 months, Meiwes consumed approximately 20 kilograms or 44 pounds of the flesh. All of the events were recorded on the 2-hour-long tape, which was later seized by authorities and forever sealed from the public. He was sentenced to 8 years since Brandis was a willing victim. However, the case was reopened in 2006 when he got a life sentence. Number 6. Osama Bin Laden Death Video. Osama Bin Laden, the founder and head of the Islamic militant group Al-Qaeda, was killed in Pakistan on May 2, 2011 by U.S. Navy SEALs. Numerous organizations filed requests seeking at least a partial release of photos or videos that were recorded by helmet-mounted cameras. But Judge James E. Boasberg held that the Department of Defense was not required to release any evidence to the public. Reportedly, it's been ordered the Department of Defense to purge from its computer systems all files on the Bin Laden raid after first sending them to the CIA. According to the Pentagon, this was done to protect the identities of the Navy SEALs involved in the raid. A lack of pictures and videos showing the raid have led to the rise of conspiracy theories that Bin Laden had not died in the raid. Number 5. The Boston Marathon Bombing Video. It's been widely reported that the police hold a video of Dzhokhar Tsarnaev planning the bomb that killed 3 people and injured an estimated 264 others at the Boston Marathon on April 15, 2013. Immediately after the incident, the FBI asked the American public to send them videos to help them with the investigation. And due to the location of the bombs, thousands of videos and pictures of the event were taken, so this appears to be really possible. That video was probably the main factor that caused the FBI to directly target the brothers shortly after the bombing. However, it appears the video could be sealed from the public. Number 4. American Airlines Flight 77 Videos. On September 11, 2001, American Airlines Flight 77 was hijacked and crashed into the Pentagon that resulted in 59 deaths on board and 125 in the building. Due to the nature of the attack, many people recorded it. One service station got the spotlight when it was reported that the security camera of the station has recorded the crash. Before anyone could make the video public, the FBI confiscated the tapes and refused to make them public. The FBI holds roughly 84 tapes that are not made public, and only one low-quality clip that has been released showing a blurry image of what appears to be a plane for one frame. Number 3. Brandon Lee Death Video. In 1993, Brandon Lee was on the set of The Crow, his first and ultimately final starring role, filming an action scene. In the middle of a stunt, a gun that was thought to not be loaded accidentally went off, hitting Lee directly. He was rushed to the hospital and died later on that day. His death was caught on camera, and Lee's death footage was later allegedly destroyed under the insistence of director Alex Proyas. Number 2. Steve Irwin Death Video. Steve Irwin, nicknamed the Crocodile Hunter, devoted his life to helping animals. On September 4th, 2006, he was shooting some clips for a documentary, Ocean's Deadliest. As Irwin approached a stingray in hopes of getting some good television shots, the creature turned and jabbed its spine into his chest. Irwin initially believed he only had a punctured lung, but the spine had pierced his heart and he bled out. His death is believed to be the only fatality from a stingray ever captured on video. A copy of the footage was reviewed by the Queensland State Police, but eventually all copies of the video were reportedly destroyed at the request of Irwin's family. Number 1. Sandy Hook Surveillance Video. The Sandy Hook Elementary School shooting was the deadliest mass shooting at a high school or grade school in U.S. history. It occurred on December 14, 2012 in Newtown, Connecticut, when 20-year-old Adam Lanza fatally shot 20 children and 8 adult staff members. Following the tragedy, it was reported that the school had recently upgraded their surveillance system and installed video cameras, so visitors who attempted to enter the school during business hours were required to be individually identified by video. Lanza was caught on camera as he shot his way through a door at the front of the school with a rifle and started the killing spree. However, the police have not even released a still shot of Lanza at the school, which has only fueled the incredible amount of conspiracy theories that exist around the event. Liking our list? Make sure to subscribe for new videos every week.